All right. Hey, it's Master P and DJ Dan.
That's right.
And we're back with another one. Today, we have a Durian pea cake. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I cannot read a single word on this package. Let me get it right up in here. I hope you all can see it.
But it looks good. Showing this guy in the back.
It does look good.
He's giving
Look at this little dude. I hope you all can see him. He's like thumbs up. This is a stellar product. It looks good to me. We've all heard about durian. It's a scary fruit. Smells bad. Tastes bad.
Where do we get this?
We got this at a local Asian market, actually. You know, we just went down the street. We picked this guy up. It wasn't too bad. It was less than. It was a little less than $6. What is it? $5.75. It says.
I picked it up because I like the package.
It says pandan leaf, durian, and salted duck egg yolk. So that's kind of wild. Let me tell you, here's what the ingredients are. Mung bean, that's the first ingredient. That is very common, I've encountered in Asian cuisine. A lot of things have mung bean. It's oddly sweet. When it's cooked right, I don't know how they cook it that makes it sweet. I've cooked mung bean, it's not sweet. But it works out. We got the mung bean, we got some flour, we got the durian, salted duck egg yolk, sugar, some vegetable oil, some nonsense. We got a little winter melon in there, you know, whatever.
What? Before you open it, what do you think it's going to look like? I'm predicting like pound cakes.
That's what I'm thinking too. You know, I think it's going to be just a little treat. I don't think it's going to be very big.
It says there's 4 of them in there.
I got a feeling they're going to be small. You know, whenever I've had kind of like Asian kind of desserts, they do have a tendency to be small, kind of spongy. I have a feeling it's going to be spongy. But you got that duck yolk in there.
I think this was from Vietnam.
Yeah, that's what it says. It says Vietnam. It says somewhere on this package, simply a taste of Vietnam. And yeah, there's all kinds of things. I don't know exactly the brand. Maybe somebody else out there can tell me. There's a lot of labels going on here. You got Mong Thung Durian Premium. You got Thien Sa. You got, what is this, Via Qua? I don't know how to say this. I'm probably butchering it, so I apologize.
Yes.
You know, unfortunately, I don't know how to say these words. I don't know exactly what the brand is, but it's
packaged well.
It is a durian pea cake. So, I mean, you think let's just get into it and check it out. Durian is always one of those things that is...
This has less sugar than the other ones, apparently.
Yes, it does. And durian is always scary.
Oh, yeah.
Here's what we got. So there are 4 individual cakes. Okay? So here's what we got.
Oh, I can smell it.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Maybe that's you.
That might be.
It might be.
It might be. Well, I tell you what. Let's grab one of these guys out of here.
They're heavy. Best food in Vietnam.
It is, yes, it does say the best food in Vietnam, and they're probably right. It is a dense, heavy cake, huh?
There's a moisture packet in there to remove moisture.
Okay.
So it's going to be dry. Hopefully. All right.
It says Thiensa. Maybe it's Thiensa. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. So no, it is right here. A factory. Thien SA. G20 Food Production. MTV CO Limited. Apparently in the Chu Chi District, Ho Chi Minh City. So it is from Vietnam.
I got a smell. Let's see if you come up with the same smell I do.
Okay. I gotta tell you, my initial thought is apple pie.
I'm thinking Fig Newton.
Fig Newton, huh? I can see where you're saying that too.
But
I tell you what, it feels dense.
It's
it feels
flaky.
heavy. Oh, it is very dense, huh?
And it's flaky.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa. How about flip yours over? I almost ate my. I would have just simply ate my packet here. Look at that. It's just embedded in there. Be careful with that business.
Should we open it up and look, or should we just take a bite?
You know, I'm tempted to do both, but I think let's just take a bite, huh? Let's go for it. I gotta tell you, no.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh.
I got a feeling Vietnam's got better to offer than that. I mean, it does say best food in Vietnam. I don't think that's right. Okay.
It's almost kind of spicy. You get that?
Yeah. I don't know. That's difficult. It's. It is the durian pita cake. I don't know. It's very dense. It's very dense.
It has like the texture of like eating an avocado.
Let's tear that sucker open. So I mean, they're talking about the yolk in the
Maybe
middle.
that's
you think
what
that's the yolk. Is that the?
Well, I didn't even get to that part.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Now, I don't know if you can all see it, but there's like a big yellow chunk. I'm assuming that must be the duck yolk, right? It must be almost like this is a big egg or something.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Okay, so I'm gonna get that out of there here. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's not, I don't know what to say about it yet. I haven't quite formed an opinion. Let's get that yolk out of there.
I think the yolk so far is the best part. Almost like it's like eating sweet potatoes, yams. But it doesn't taste like that, but it kind of feels like that.
Yeah. I don't know what I think about this. I mean, okay, so now I got no yolk in this piece. Okay, so this is just green. I don't know what that is.
Is that the durian?
I guess that's the idea, huh? It must be. Although I think durian's more yellow, isn't it? I don't know.
No clue.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's get into it.
I don't know how I feel about
That's
this.
softer. Okay. The outer green is softer. I feel like that's more pleasant. Well, that's probably that melon dew. The morning. What is it? What did it say? It said.
What's the bean?
Well, that's the mung bean. And it was winter melon jam. Okay, so.
Where's the bean?
Well, the whole thing, I think, is the bean.
Or is it the outside?
You know, I think basically the way they do this is they kind of blend a bean with other things together to make a paste. I mean, that's kind of my understanding when you see.
I suppose you could to get the fiber to hold it all together.
Right. I mean, my understanding is when you see a lot of these kind of I've had different cakes and different things.
I don't know about this.
I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, I'm going to take another bite. I'm done. I mean, yes, I could finish it. Sure, why not? But I don't know that I want to. It's not the worst thing I've had. It's not horrible. It's not great.
I think Vietnam's got more to offer.
Yeah, absolutely must. I don't know. The texture's okay. I will say that. I mean, I don't think that the texture was bad. There was a stark contrast from the very middle with that yolk
I think,
to the rest of it. The flavor was radically different, in my opinion.
I think the yolk was probably the best part.
I would agree. That had a solid flavor to it.
For me, when I
which surprised me. I do have a little bit more of that yolk.
When I take the first bite, right away, that's when I kind of, but then it kind of builds and it's not bad.
But when you get that yolk, it balances it out nice, actually.
Yeah, I got a little bit more here. I tried.
I will say that. The yolk is a very small center of the cake. Had the yolk been spread across it like a layer as opposed to... like a yolk, like an egg yolk, being balled up in the middle. And I understand that's a yolk, but I don't think you need to do that in a food product. I think had it been layered, so you got that in every bite, I would crank the rating way up. I'm going to give it...
Our scale, 0 to 10.
Oh,
10
I don't
fantastic,
know.
0
Gosh.
horrible.
Gosh, I mean, it's hard because it's almost like two different foods depending on where you're biting. I'm gonna give it a 2. I would not want it again. It feels very heavy. It feels very dense. It's not a bad thing, I don't think. But I wish that yolk had been spread across the whole deal, and it wasn't. I think the yolk, I would agree. I think the yolk was the centerpiece, and it is just a small little bite in the middle. The rest of it is, the texture's fine. I mean, the flavor isn't horrible, but
I'm going to give it maybe...
It's not great either. I don't know. I guess I'd give it a 3.
Yeah,
I'd give it a 3. I think that's where I am.
I think that's pretty fair for us.
Yeah. Would I eat it again? If someone gave me one, I would eat half of it probably because, you know what, why not? But I would not buy one. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. If I was at someone's house and I felt compelled to have to eat what they were giving me, you don't think you would?
No.
No, I think I would. I mean, if I felt like I had to eat it because I was insulting somebody, if I didn't eat their Pia durian cake, I'd probably do it. But, you know, I don't think it was great. It's...
Disappointed.
I've had other mung bean cakes. This was not a winner, unfortunately. But, hey, you know what? We gave it a try.
Yep.
That's my honest opinion. Maybe you think differently. Maybe you've tried this. Let me know about other durian products, too. I mean, durian fruit is something that up here is very hard to find. The actual fruit.
That's what we were looking for.
You know, I would like to get one in the future. I think, that's something we want to try. Maybe you have durian fruit where you're from. Maybe you have a different experience with durian itself. You know, I would love to hear about it. And maybe there's some different products out there or different ways to eat durian besides in a pia cake that tastes better than this. You know, absolutely. Leave a comment. Let us know what's up.
Yeah, subscribe. Hit us up.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Peace out.
Later.